a situation that really affected elementary school a lot more than
everybody in this room. Except them assholes behind that counter hit the road. Leave. You may leave. You may leave.
Dean, he told you
the women can leave. 6 men stay. Everyone else leaves.
Talk. He's talking. John, go ahead.
Who's your wife? School board didn't have anything to do with it.
No, Ginger. No, Ginger.
Oh.
Ginger. Ginger.
Please, just talk to us. If I can help you get your wife a job somewhere else, I'll be glad to do that. Yes, sir. No, you're not.
What did she do? I mean, because I really don't know who you're talking about. To be very honest with you, I have no idea who you're talking about.
She was fired.
Remember the 5th of November. Clear what he wants.
What?
Chaos.
In this room, except them assholes behind that counter hit the road. Leave. You may leave. You may leave.
Hello folks, today is January 27th, and I want to do a quick video here in regards to the Alex Jones V for Victory campaign. This V for Victory campaign proves his absolute allegiance to the New World Order. It's that simple. It really is. If you're stupid enough to believe that this V sign is nothing more than a peaceful image that we need to plaster all around the country to show our support to America, you, my friend, you are ignorant and you are a fool. You are a blinded, Kool-Aid drinking fool. This campaign by Jones proves beyond, well, he's proved his allegiance to the New World Order, I mean, hundreds of times, but apparently people just seem to buy into this guy's rhetoric, propaganda, lies, and his hype. This guy is New World Order, period. I could go into a brief history lesson in regards to the V symbol and what it actually represents. You know, in sacred geometry, the numeral 5, its representation of the Baphomet, the horned god Pan. I mean, I'm not going to give you any history lessons. It's out there. Go find it. This stuff is so... This is just out of hand. His campaign with this V sign, it's just absurd. It's in your face. It's so in the face of us, the people, that apparently people can't even see it. You know, I know there's there are those of us that are very aware to this guy's shenanigans and his allegiance to the New World Order, but it's just the masses of people, you know, that have bought into this guy's nonsense. He has proven his allegiance to the New World Order. I'm going to play a couple clips, but before I play these clips, I just want you to be aware of the history behind this V symbol and the way Alex plays it off. This symbol goes back for years, and anybody that's studied the New World Order or the Illuminati, they know that the New World Order, they operate on symbols and mind control. Symbols. They are a foundation of societies that operate on symbols. This V is a symbol straight out of the camp of the New World Order. And Alex Jones is trying to get his disciples to post this symbol around town. I would encourage anybody to not do this, to not put this near their web pages or anything. You are putting a target on your back when you're by doing this. But let's take a listen to this first clip. This is what Alex Jones wants you to do.
Why don't we just have people post V's everywhere? Why don't we just have people post V's everywhere?
Okay, so that's the request. He wants you to post V's everywhere. By posting these V's, you are showing you are the resistance. You're a peaceful part of the resistance. This is just pure BS. This is not a good way to show your allegiance to the patriotic movement. This is putting a target on your back. He's asking you to spread the message of the New World Order and to put a target on your back. Here, let's listen to this.
You are the resistance against the DHS occupation of America.
So he's asking you to be the resistance to the DHS by posting V's all over.
Why don't we just have people post V's everywhere?
Okay? He's asking you to do his dirty work and to spread this illuminated symbol. This symbol is incredibly illuminated, and, you know, it's so blatant. I'm trying to find the words to describe how I'm feeling. The fact that people actually believe this guy. This guy has proven beyond the shadow of a doubt.
Fueled by anticipation for the Matrix Brothers' next movie and glowing reviews, V for Vendetta topped the box office sales with its weekend debut at $26.1 million, only $1 million less than the debut of the Wachowskis' earlier blockbuster, The Matrix. V for Vendetta, the Wachowski brothers' latest movie, is based upon the graphic novel by the same title written by Alan Moore. Moore is considered the Shakespeare of comic writers. Moore's graphic novels like League of Extraordinary Men, starring Johnny Depp, and others like From Hell and Constantine, or John Constantine, Hellblazer, have all become movies. V for Vendetta teaches the unsuspecting masses some of the same Antichrist doctrines that are found in the Wachowski brothers' other films, bound in The Matrix. What so much of the general public is unaware of, and so many Christians don't have a clue about, is that so many of these movies are based upon Satanism. In fact, Alan Moore, who wrote the books that these movies are based upon, Alan Moore is actually a practitioner of Satanist Aleister Crowley's black magic. Moore has stated, quote, "I'd known about Crowley ever since I was 12, when I had my spate of reading Dennis Wheatley occult paperbacks and being told that Aleister Crowley was the wickedest man in the world. There are references to Crowley in V for Vendetta. Aleister Crowley, the most highly regarded Satanist of the last 100 years, believed that he was being used by Satan as his, quote, chief of staff, end quote, to prepare the world for the destruction of Christianity and the acceptance of the Antichrist. Moore not only admits to becoming demon-possessed after practicing Crowley's magic, but admits that his objective was to become a more effective writer. V for Vendetta is actually a diabolical propaganda film wherein Aleister Crowley's New World Order, run by the Nietzschean Superman, is outlined in his satanic manifesto, the Book of the Law. This includes a wholesale slaughter of Christians and a bloodbath that brings an atmosphere conducive to the rise of the beast in fulfillment of what Crowley called the Age of Horus. What you are about to discover is that V for Vendetta is a bold and almost prophetic picture of the Crowleyan ideal for ushering in the Age of Horus in replacement of the Age of Jesus Christ, or the dying God. Aleister Crowley's Satanic Manifesto, the Book of the Law, was based upon the credo for the Satanic New Age called, "Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law." In fact, Moore quotes Crowley's satanic maxim, "Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law," in V for Vendetta repeatedly throughout the graphic novel. Here on page 217 we see V telling Evie, "Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law." On page 187 of the graphic novel we see V, after committing a string of murders and bringing anarchy, quoting Crowley again, stating, "Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law." Here we see V telling Evie that if she wants him to murder somebody for him, that she's just to pick a rose. He says, quote, "To pick a flower is not a large thing. Understand what is being offered here, and do as thou wilt."
Another example in which V is portrayed as the devil is that he introduces himself before he commits a murder with the first lines from the Rolling Stones song, "Sympathy for the Devil." "Please allow me to introduce myself. I am a man of wealth and taste." Notice that V is depicted in this caption at the end of his declaration as a devil with horns. V, as in several other places throughout V for Vendetta, reveals his identity as not just a satanic figure, but as Satan himself. Sympathy for the Devil is the first-person narrative in which the words leave no doubt as to who is supposed to be singing.